Hi, I'm Alex Weckman for drillingcontractor.org. I'm here with Dr. Parham Punazari, a researcher at the University of Texas at Austin. Dr. Punazari gave a presentation at the IADC Advanced Rig Technology Conference on a self-learning drilling application for drilling optimization. Thank you for taking the time to speak to us, Dr. Punazari.
Thank you for having me.
I guess the first question we have is, what are the benefits of a self-learning driller?
So the obvious benefits are that an automated system can essentially react a lot faster than a human being can to various conditions that happen downhole and on the surface. So this reactive power also gives it the ability to learn quicker from its mistakes. And then with that comes the added advantage of a quicker knowledge, basically, to go ahead and exploit for future operations. That's essentially the main benefits as opposed to a human driller.
With human drillers, if they're presented with an unfamiliar scenario, oftentimes they'll refer to a more experienced individual. With a self-learning driller, how will it react to experiences or situations that it wasn't programmed to deal with?
Right. So what we try and do with self-learning algorithms isn't necessarily to sort of start them off with no knowledge at all, right? Historical information from offset wells can always be used to what we call initialize these machine learning models, right? To start out with. And but the algorithm itself having the ability to go off and build on top of that knowledge is essential to basically customizing its knowledge to the well that's being drilled in the moment, right? If you think of a human, sort of a child, you can teach a child to do something, but the child also gathers experience on its own. So it might learn things that the teacher actually didn't know, right? So it's combining the knowledge that comes from the teacher and your own experiences that essentially makes you an experienced operator, whether it's a driller or any type of sort of operation.
Referring back to your presentation, I noticed that you said that the goal here is to get the self-learning driller to work within the optimal drilling parameters. Within simulations, have you been able to achieve that?
Yes, so we've been able to achieve this with simulation. We're also starting to do hardware in the loop simulation to sort of account for the latencies that appear in data acquisition and talking to the rig control systems. Of course, there's no way to ever prove sort of how much faster you're going to be compared to the human driller unless you run them side by side and you take it to the next level with regards to field implementation, and that's what exactly we're interested in right now.
Well, and speaking of field implementation, how far away are you from getting it into field implementation?
So we've been continually improving our software, probably another 2 to 3 months before everything's wrapped up and ready to be tested on a well. The rest sort of comes down to our partners, NOV especially, in terms of how quickly they can give us access to a test well.
Once again, I want to thank you, Parham, for taking the time to be with us on drillingcontractor.org. Thank you for taking the time to watch our videos.